Hi, gorgeous Ready Set Mums. Welcome back to talking about week 33, my favorite number, of your pregnancy. Now, you are on the home stretch. You're coming into your 8th month, so there's not long to go. It's time to start getting things prepared if we haven't got them prepared already. Your baby is about the size of a pineapple, so it's about 17 inches in length and weighs more than 4 pounds. And this week alone, it's going to grow around an inch or a little bit more than an inch. Now, your baby is amazing. It's a real little human. Its immune system has started to kick in, which is really important for defending itself from disease when it comes into the outside world. And it's starting to do things that are really important, like coordinate its breathing and its sucking and its swallowing. You can imagine how much of a mess it would be trying to feed a bottle or feed from a boob, even though these take learnings if we don't have those things coordinated by now. It opens its eyes when it's awake, closes its eyes when it's asleep. I know that seems relatively normal and habitual for us, but your baby actually wasn't always doing these things before, and it can distinguish between daytime and nighttime. Now, your belly is getting full. Your baby has occupied space. It has taken up house. At the moment, there's actually more baby than amniotic fluid in your belly, so you are definitely starting to feel all of its movements. Now, you probably won't have ultrasounds all that often leading up to your pregnancy, but you may go in to get checked to see the position of your baby and things. If you are a higher risk pregnancy, or if you have conditions or you are carrying twins, you will find that you are expected to have ultrasounds a little bit more often than other people. Now, at 33 weeks, the average weight to have put on is about 22 to 28 pounds. Isn't that amazing? And you may feel some tightenings, okay? So Braxton Hicks. Now, Braxton Hicks is actually painless, and they often occur after exercise or after sex. So if you start having tightenings or contractions that are painful, make sure you directly and quickly check in with your caretaker just to make sure that you aren't going into preterm labor. And some of the signs that you may need to look out for, and just keep a look out for them, I'm sure everything's fine, are things like discharge, leaking, and pain. In saying that, around this time, you'll find, because your baby is really big and heavy, that you might have some pain in your belly when you change direction or you move quickly or you move position. This is normal, so just do things slowly and make sure you get help where you need to. You might also find that you're starting to get varicose veins. They're becoming more prominent. So lift your feet up, and the other thing is move around, do a little bit of exercise often. Don't stay in the same place too often. And headaches, of course, because, ladies, dehydration is a big thing when you are pregnant. You've got more fluid in your body, so you need to drink a lot more. So make sure you're reminding yourself to drink more. Have your marked water bottle or set reminders in your phone. And along with that comes baby brain. Forgetfulness. It's a real thing. I've told you the story about putting the roast chicken in my bath, okay? Your brain is being taken up by thoughts of a little person, and it doesn't stop once you've delivered your baby. Baby brain is a real thing. My eldest is 4, and I still get it, okay? Because your thoughts are being consumed by a little person where they weren't before. So set reminders, take notes. If there's things that you don't have to do, don't worry about doing them, because at this time it's really important that you start taking care of yourself. Dehydration and stress can actually take you into preterm labor. So look after yourself, relax as much as you can, eat small nutritious meals. There's not a lot of room in there, and heartburn is a thing, so eat small nutritious meals often. The other thing you might find is that you might be getting a little bit clumsy. Okay, your ligaments are stretching. Remember, the hormones make your ligaments stretch so that your body can part to deliver your baby. So just things like changing direction, do it a little bit slower, all right? Take a note out of my book, things like that. You might find that you're a bit soft or a bit wobbly on your feet. Now, your checklist for this week. Preparation. This is all about preparation. Does the hospital know that that is the hospital that you will attend, or the birthing center that you will attend when you go into labor? Do you have your midwife and your doula sorted out? Have you checked with your birthing center's policies and values, or the hospital's policies and values, to make sure that they align with you and that you are supported? All of these things can be really important. The other thing, if you haven't checked your hospital, if you haven't packed your hospital bag, pack it now. It's always really good to be prepared. You can change your mind, you can add things, you can take them out, but have a look at what we've got here at Ready Set Mum as suggestions of things that you might like to take in your hospital bag. I think the first time around I packed mine 4 or 5 times because I kept changing my mind about what I needed in there. Okay, and the other thing, ladies, get as much sleep as you can. Get as much rest as you can. You are going to look forward to some restless and sleepless nights once your baby has arrived, and you might find that you're suffering a little bit of insomnia and finding it more difficult to sleep. So if you have the chance to fall asleep at the dinner table, do it. No one is going to mind. I'm not going to tell anyone, and you're pregnant, so you're allowed to sleep. All right, ladies, really looking forward to seeing you next week, but we're really enjoying being here with you. Next week is week 34. Okay, so we are on the home stretch, and I'm so excited to share my stories with you. Loving the videos, loving the stories, and like always, please keep your questions coming into us here at Ready Set Mum, and we will see you next week for week 34 of your pregnancy. I'm hiding from my kids, but before you go, do you love this video? And did you want more great pregnancy information delivered directly to you? If so, make sure you just drop by and subscribe to Ready Set Mum using the links below. Good luck.